Hello everyone and welcome. We've got a PTS build for you today. I'm playing around with the new gear set that's coming next season, so if you don't want to be spoiled by any of that, then do cross away now. There is your warning. But I'm discussing the new brand set that's coming, Unit Alloys. As soon as I've seen this and I've seen the 3-piece bonus, I thought of this build right away. I'm not saying this is the best build, so please in the comments be kind. It's just something that came to my mind. I put it together and it's pretty decent. And my St. Elmo's has 105 in the mag and it hits quite hard as well. I really enjoyed it. So the Unit Alloys brand set, it comes with a 3-piece bonus where the first piece is rate of fire of 5%, second piece is 20% assault rifle damage, and then the third piece is magazine size of 50%. So that's the thing right there that I was interested in, as well as the rate of fire and obviously assault rifle damage as well. But I wanted to mix this with Striker, so I did that, and it's a Striker unit alloy build, and it hits quite hard. And the St. Elmo's is 105 mag, like I said. So let's take you through this build. I think it's going to be very powerful, and I think a lot of people are going to come up with much better builds than this. I think it's probably one of the best brand sets we've had for a long while. I think this is something to be excited about. So the build I'm using in the gameplay is this. We're starting with the gunner specialization. I'm using this for the rate of fire, but also some armor on kill, I guess. And then I am using the St. Elmo's 105 in the mag. I've got this level 30 expertise as well, so that's also helping a ton with damage target out of cover on, obviously. And it's like having an MG as an AR. It's absolutely brilliant. Sidearm and the secondary don't really matter with this build. And then how I'm piecing it together is I'm using the new named equalizer chest piece. So we can have a look at how this brand set works now. Actually, you can see I've got 3 pieces proc. We've got the rate of fire, assault rifle damage, and magazine size. And with the new equalizer named chest piece, it comes with perfect obliterate. So now critical hits increase total weapon damage by 1% for 10 seconds, but it stacks up to 24 times. And I've got crit chance, crit damage mod on that with weapon damage, all the usual rolls for an all red build. And then I'm using the second named item that's coming next season with this brand set, the Salvo. It's a Salvo holster, and with this it gives you 8% rate of fire. So this is adding to the 5% that's on the brand set. And also, I think it's 5% I get from the gunner as well. So that has given me 18% rate of fire on the build. I got weapon damage and crit damage rolled on this holster as well. And then for the third piece, I'm using the Ninja Bike backpack because I wanted to pair it with Striker. There's no other way of doing that, to have 3 pieces of this and 4 pieces of Striker without the Ninja Bike. So we've got that as the backpack with a crit damage mod. And then we've got the Striker mask with weapon damage, crit damage, and a crit damage mod. Striker gloves with weapon damage and crit damage. And then Striker knee pads as well with weapon damage and crit damage. Again, with the Ninja Bike backpack, it turns this into a 4-piece Striker build. My stats I got it up to is 31% critical hit chance and 156 crit damage. I could take off some crit damage mods if I want to up that chance. So if I'm playing in a group, I can up it with someone wearing a coyote mask, I guess. But also there's some crit chance modifiers in this next season as well. So the crit chance is going to be getting buffed anyway. Again, it's just a very quick thought that I had when I seen the brand set. I put it together and it's real fun. You can see in the gameplay how good it is to have a 105 mag St. Elmo's. And I do think it's going to be a very powerful brand set. I guess my only complaint with the brand set, it does make Fenris void, I think. Would you agree with that? Because Fenris for 1 piece comes with 10% AR damage, but then 2 pieces of this is going to give you rate of fire and 20% AR damage. It feels like this could be the end of Fenris unless they rebalance that somehow or change a few things with Fenris. I can't see me going Fenris now really with this in play, especially if you're going to be using Ninja backpack builds as well, because I believe the second piece of Fenris isn't much good anyway. So you just go this so you get the rate of fire on top of the 20% AR damage. I can't wait to get a team together as well in raids and things like that. I'm thinking about boss encounters where we're all focusing on the boss and you're having to reload. Not having to reload as often is going to be so much more DPS, I think. And with all the other team buffs I could then put into this build, like imagine running in a raid and having some OD rounds on top of future initiative, on top of other things like opportunistic, someone having Overwatch, I think the damage numbers could get really, really high in a group, and just having that extra mag as well is going to increase the damage a ton. But what ideas are you having with this build? Do you think this brand set's good? I think it's got so much potential. It's obviously going to be tailored around an assault rifle build. I'm using the Elmos here, but I could see this being used for ARs as well that maybe lack a little bit in the mag size to give them a more powerful punch as well. I'm thinking like the Foul, the Striga, they're low on mag size, but with 50% extra, it's going to give them that extra bit more power thing. It'd be interesting to throw some of them on as well. But I had a lot of fun. But let me know in the video comments what you're thinking about this brand set, what builds you have put together if you're playing the PTS, or if you're not playing the PTS, what are your ideas? It'd be good to have a read through the comments. Well, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like the video as well, and subscribe if you're new here. I've got a couple more videos coming today as well with some more stuff from the PTS. So keep an eye out for that. Until next time, take care.